Alright, so I did not film an intro to this because I really didn't think I was going to fish that well today. So I'm just going to try to give you a play-by-play here at the beginning. I had been fishing on Dripping Springs for about 30 minutes and I had not gotten a bite. I had thrown a buzzbait, I had thrown a fluke, I had thrown a wacky, which is what you see here. Nothing felt right. I even tried a white spinnerbait. Just nothing felt right. It was super calm. So I switched to a black and blue Texas rigged craw style soft plastic. Finesse fishing is my comfort zone. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to throw what I know how to throw and what I feel comfortable throwing along this grass. And the camera angles are really bad. I was testing out wearing a GoPro on my chest and I just didn't like it after I saw this footage. But anyways, I'm changing to a craw, and in the process, I'm also telling my GoPro to stop recording and start recording because I wasn't sure if I was recording or not. I'm still struggling with camera angles, but you will see me catch my first fish of the day here. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Stay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm shaking. Oh my gosh. You just heard me say I was shaking. Like, I was shaking so hard I couldn't even operate my phone. If you watch my hands, it's embarrassing. Like, my phone is literally shaking. It's a wonder I didn't even drop my phone. But literally, I got the fish in the boat. I knew it was the catch of a lifetime, at least for me. And instead of trying to measure the fish, I immediately try to FaceTime my husband because I am so excited. I'm literally freaking out. But I have no one to tell. I don't really know anybody that fishes real well out there right now. But also, I was trying to be really, really, really quiet. And there were anglers around me. So I was trying to FaceTime my husband, and it wasn't working because there was no cell phone service on the lake. Alright, so I'm just trying to cut around some of me freaking out and trying to manipulate the fish. So I'm getting ready to measure it. Guys, I just caught my biggest bass of my life. I've never caught a fish this big. Oh my Jesus. I wish I had a scale. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Please. 20. Oh my gosh. 24. Thank you, fish. Amazing. Thank you, fish. After I let the fish go, I was looking through my photos one more time just to check and make sure they were good, which I had taken a lot of photos, so that wasn't an issue. You can still see my hands shaking if you look really close. But I decided to try to call my husband one more time, and it actually worked. So you can listen in on me freaking out while I'm trying to tell him all about this fish that I caught. Hey. Oh my gosh, I'm shaking. I legit just caught a 10-pound bass. Like, I don't have a scale, but it is almost 25 inches long. Like, I gotta send you pictures of it. Like, it's the biggest fish I've ever seen in my life. Like, I tried to FaceTime you. Oh my God, it's the biggest fish I've ever caught. Like, it was crazy. It's the only fish I've caught. But now, like, that's up there with winning money for big bass. So I'll have to keep an eye on the leaderboard because I might have to go to awards. I don't know. But I'm freaking pumped. I don't know. I'm thinking about sandbagging it for a little bit, but I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm shaking. There's like people all around me fishing too. Oh, it was awesome. Okay, I'm being a little girl now. Okay, I'm gonna go back to fishing, but I was like, I gotta tell somebody. That's the biggest fish I've ever caught in my life. All right, love you. Bye. All right, so I did stop freaking out like a little girl and eventually started fishing again. I did not submit that fish until after the leaderboard shut off. I was paranoid about cell phone service. I was worried about giving myself false hope and looking like I really had something, and then someone just pulls like a 25-inch fish out, which it doesn't matter when I submit it. If people are going to catch fish, they're going to catch fish, but the mental games I play with myself. I caught a fish shortly after this just down the bank, but I don't have any GoPro footage of it because it wasn't recording. Thank you, fish. I kept fishing my way around the bank, around this point into this cove. I tried this standing timber, which is honestly where I had wanted to start at on the day, but there was already someone else here, but it didn't produce anything for me all day. My pattern was pretty consistently fishing grass line and any indentions, notches, pockets of the grass with that black and blue craw. That was the only thing all day long that produced bites for me. As you can see here, it took a couple of casts in. This was about 30 minutes, 35 minutes after my last fish that I got bit again. It wasn't a giant. My next couple of fish aren't giants, but they were helping me to fill a limit, and that's really all I was shooting for during this tournament, was just to get a limit. I've never gotten a limit before in tournament fishing. Of course, it's only my second full year of doing it, but I just wanted 5 fish for the day, and I knew with the big fish, I really needed 4 more fish to round out a limit to have a chance at placing. Oh, a little spot. I think that one will barely measure. So I know a lot of people would not have wasted time measuring this fish because it is not even, it's so tiny. But I couldn't remember. I fished 2 different trails, and one of them has a 12-inch minimum and one of them has a 10-inch minimum, and I couldn't remember because I'm a rookie, and I honestly don't think after catching that big fish this morning my mind functioned the entire rest of the time on the lake. But I went ahead and measured this fish because when I put it on the board, it was over 10 inches. And I was like, I am not going to not measure it and take pictures of it and then find out later, once I have cell phone service again, that my minimum was 10 and not 12. And you can see I almost lost the fish. The small fish are the worst to try to keep on the board, in my opinion. But turns out we actually had a 10-inch minimum and not a 12-inch minimum. So I was so glad that I measured this one and another really little one I catch a little bit later on, because they actually helped me fill a limit and cash a check, which who would have known an 11-inch fish would help you cash a check. But you never know. It was really tough fishing, I found out later. Thank you, fish. I'd been fishing for almost an hour, made a trek all the way across the lake, no luck, came back really close to where I had caught my first couple of fish, and first cast in, I managed to get this one. This one was fish number 5 for me, even though it was once again pretty small. It was a big fish for me because this was my limit. This was me finally filling a limit in a tournament, and I was really, really, really excited about this. Oh, that's 5. If I can keep it on the board and take a picture, that's fine. Thank you, fish. That is fish number 5. I have a limit. So an hour and a half after I caught that 5th fish, mentally I was done. I was tired. I just wanted to get to awards to see if I'd won big bass. And so I was half-heartedly fishing around, getting closer to the boat ramp. I had already turned off my GoPro. I was just done. And I happened to catch this last fish, so I have no footage of it either. But it actually culled up a lot, and it was the fish that was responsible for getting me the 6th place finish. I am on my way home from awards, and I am so pumped. Like, I look crazy. It's okay. But I am so pumped. Y'all, like, surpassed my wildest expectations. Like, I just wanted to get a limit this year. That's 5 fish. That's all I wanted to do was get one bag limit one time in a kayak tournament. And today I got a limit, so I'm so happy I met that goal. But I also got 6th place, so I cashed a check, which is, I've never done that before. And I also got big bass, which I've never done before. So I cashed another check. Guys, that is the biggest bass of my life. It was 24 3/4 inches long. Like, that's like a once in a lifetime bass here in Oklahoma. Like, our bass are not giant like the Florida bass. Like, it had to be a 10-pounder. I didn't have a scale. I'm gonna go buy one with my prize money. So yeah, just so pumped, like, so excited, so tired, but so excited. Hopefully I will get a video together, because I did have the GoPro running when I caught the big girl, and so I'm hoping that footage pans out. I don't really pay attention to my GoPro when I'm fishing a lot, so I have no idea if it was even like pointing the right direction or anything like that. I just know it was on, so we'll see. All right, anyways, yeah, so excited. See everybody later.